So Indianapolis, I played at a place called Chili Water Brewing, and wasn't really sure what to expect. I'd never been to Indianapolis before, so it was cool. It was like had big city vibes, but small town, kind of in the same way. I don't know. I feel like the bar itself wasn't really in the heart of Indianapolis or anything. It was kind of on the outskirts of the big city part of it, but it felt very like Davenport, like the or Peoria, to definitely an exponent maybe of that. But it had like a little bit of a small town feel, small time feel. But then you got the cool skyline, and I don't know, it kind of reminded me. I think the weather probably made a big difference with this, but it definitely reminded me of walking into like the Boulder, Colorado when we do our tours out there. Just had that that a similar energy to it. And of course, the weather made a big difference. But the show was just, I mean, it was good. I don't know. I really needed one. And I know I always say this, but you're really only as good as your last couple of shows. And I was just due, I think, ultimately. And it just felt really good. There was like a lot of people there at the beginning, and they were all not hating what I was doing. And I did feel a little bit of like apprehension when I was starting, because there's always that when you're playing in front of a crowd full of strangers. It's like, I don't know if these people are gonna like me. Do I sound okay? And you just hope to win them over at some point. And I feel like I was able to do that pretty quick. And it's just like doing everything yourself, doing the whole production part. Not that I have crazy lights or anything, but lights and sound, and I'm setting everything up myself and trying to make everything sound good myself, and trying to make it look, not amazing, but maybe a little better than you'd expect for just a guy. And sometimes that really pays off, but sometimes it can be a little rough. And this time it definitely paid off. It kind of cleared out. It was an 8 to 11 spot, so I mean, after about probably 9:30, it did kind of clear out quite a bit. There were a lot of passerbyers, and I feel like I got a couple of them to come on over. And then there were a few tables in the crowd that were just super attentive all night and very just complimentary. And we had a little bit of like a back and forth, which I don't know, it just breaks the tension when you're talking to people.